While hundreds of thousands of people are still without power and running water this morning, many South Carolinians will be navigating the insurance process in the weeks and even months ahead. Now, before you file those claims, we're on your side this morning with everything you need to know about your insurance policy, what's covered, and then how you can get the help that you need. So joining us this morning is Michael Wise. He's the director of the South Carolina Department of Insurance. Michael, thank you so much for being here. We have been getting a ton of questions since this storm.
Yeah. Thank you for having me. We're happy to help however we can.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this is definitely, we got to start off with the facts, as there is a difference between homeowners insurance and flood insurance. Talk a little bit about that.
Sure. So there is no flood coverage in most homeowners policies. I think that is a common misconception, and we try to educate on that, and it's something that is difficult. And but if you are looking for flood insurance coverage, you can go to floodsmart.gov. That's the National Flood Insurance Program's website to purchase coverage directly. Answer any questions you have there, and then you can also go to an agent, find an insurance agent that you trust, and they can direct you either through the NFIP, the National Flood Insurance Program, or a traditional insurance carrier that offers flood insurance.
I was going to say, speaking of an agent, so when we talk about this, you have to act fast. When you're doing this whole process, what are some tips that you kind of suggest for homeowners to do?
Well, first, make sure it's safe before you do anything else. So then inspect your property. If there's damage, document it. Take photos, videos, save damaged items, make a list and inventory so that you have it on hand, so when that claims adjuster comes, they can look at that and make sure that you get all the money that you need for your insurance claim. And then beyond that, beware of fraud. There are people out there, unfortunately, who are taking advantage of people who are going through some difficult circumstances. Make sure that you don't sign anything that you're pressured to sign and you're not comfortable with. Don't pay up front with cash or a check. Find a reputable contractor, check references, things of that nature.
So not only with homeowners insurance as well, but what about for your vehicles? Let's just say your vehicle's flooded. What do you do in that situation?
Right, so with your auto insurance coverage, if you have a liability only policy, then unfortunately that flood damage won't be covered. But if you have full coverage and comprehensive coverage on your vehicle, then it will be covered and you can file an insurance claim.
Well, what about the resources with flood insurance that kind of you mentioned? So what are some websites or resources that these homeowners can do right now as they're kind of dealing with this?
Well, the National Flood Insurance Program, floodsmart.gov, like I mentioned, is great. And then you can also come to us if you have questions. We're happy to provide answers, assistance, anything that we can do to help. Our number is 803-737-6180, and our website is doi.sc.gov.
And my last question to you is kind of, what is your message as your team is also surveying the damage?
The biggest thing, again, is safety. Beyond that, take care of yourself. Find the things that you need, and then if you have any questions, reach out. There are lots of resources out there from us and then others.
Michael Wise, thank you so much for stopping by this morning. This is definitely some really important tips, especially as thousands of people are still in the dark and also having to deal with the months and weeks ahead as we deal with all of the storm's aftermath. We always appreciate you.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me.
Of course. And of course, we are going to be putting this on our website, WLTX.com, so you can always read back all of these tips.